Assalamu alaikum dear student, this is our lecture number 4 and today's topic is semantic derogation. We will see what is the derogation in general and what is semantic derogation. We will see the process of semantic derogation in titles that are given in gender binaries like governor versus governor, courtier versus courtesan, sir versus madam, master versus mistress, bachelor versus spinster, hubby versus hussy, and tramp used for a man, for women, and lord and lady. And then we will see the our simplified properties of semantic derogation. How semantic derogation occur with reference to which gender semantic derogation occurs. We will see the contemporary symmetry, semantic derogation in naming and mark form. We will see lack of reciprocity with respect to the gender. In semantic derogation perspective, we will see the double standard and the rules underlying semantic pejoration. So what is derogation? Derogation is use of words or such action which show that somebody or something is considered to have no worth. What is semantic derogation? According to feminist writer Schulz, semantic derogation designates such terms that were once innocent but which acquired sexist meaning by virtue of being associated with women. Such terms that are associated with female have gone through the gender bias and their meaning became derogatory. The process of word which refer to women acquiring demeaning or sexual connotation. We see the word governor versus governess. Governor is a key post as we see governor of a state bank, governor of state, governor of a province. From start when its intended use and now its present use is same. And if we see the intended and first use of the word governess, originally as it was used as a woman who is a ruler or governor, a woman who has power, authority, respect, honor and prestige. As we see the Queen Elizabeth I used this word governess to denote her own power and sovereignty. But now as the dictionary shows, this is on second number, this use is now over and this is archaic, and its present use is derogatory and it's not as it was in past. So now a governess means simply a servant or a maid servant. So this is evidence from an other dictionary, Oxford Advanced Learner Dictionary, Collins 60. The term courtier versus courtesan. Courtier mean a person who lives in the court of a king, do some job there, have some position there. Equally, a courtesan, a female person who have a key position in court of a king, who has a power or authoritative position in the court of a king in royal palace. So originally both terms show power and authority and official position and rank and prestige, but the courtier's meaning remain same, and the meaning of courtesan became derogatory across the time and got negative connotation. As we see here, Oxford Advanced Learner Dictionary tells us a prostitutes, especially with rich customers. So we see across the time, in recent time its meaning have become derogatory. Next title is sir versus madam. Sir is a title of prestige and madam was also a title of prestige. Now in recent time, madam has a positive connotation as well as negative connotation. So this negative connotation recent time, and madam is now equated with a female honor of a brothel, but in past that has respect and worth. The madam had respect and worth in past, and she was called a woman who was a woman of rank and authority. But now it is also gone through the process of semantic derogation, and it is associated with the women who is in charge of house of prostitution. So that is originally intended and used for, and currently the derogatory meaning that are associated with the madam are appear on screen. You can pause the video and read them in Cambridge Dictionary, in Oxford Learner Dictionary. Next title is Master versus Mistress. So master has a good connotation, positive connotation. Mistress, when originally this term was used, has positive purpose, positive connotation, but with the passage of time began associating the derogatory connotation. As we see, the research of Mr. Lakoff in 1975, who highlighted the aspect that when we use term old master, it means a veteran professional, a highly expert personnel, and if we use the term old mistress, it has negative connotation. So in the past, mistress was originally used for a woman having control or authority, but now in recent time, from 17th century onward, it has got derogatory and negative meaning. Mistress in Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary. Adventurer and adventurous. So adventurer, a person who is very brave, who go to new expedition, discover something new, or make something very exciting and discover new and new, has positive connotation. Adventurous is a word used for female, and it has negative connotation. As Oxford Advanced Learner Dictionary defines it, a woman who is willing to take risk or act in a honest way in order to get money power. So we said the female term is in a derogatory way. Bachelor and spinster. A bachelor is a man who is a lovely guy, who has appeal, who has bodily and physical charms, and very lollipop type of boy. And if we see spinster, a spinster suggests an old grey ugly woman who has become unable to get a man. So there is a derogatory attitude toward spinster and non-derogatory attitude toward bachelor. This is double standard of society. There are some contracted forms, likewise hussy and hubby. Hubby mean husband and hussy mean house wife. So that word was used in Middle English, hussy. This term was once neutral. There was no gender bias in it, and in 30th century it means a housewife, a male counterpart of a husband, a family head in status. That was its status, a female head of a household. So the term, when it was originally attended, and in previous centuries, 13th centuries, 14th, 15th and 16th century, the term associates respect, position, authority and power in household affair, that it was household head. So that was a prestigious and position given to the female. And now in recent time it has gained derogatory meaning in Longman Dictionary, in Collins Dictionary and in Oxford Learners Dictionary. Tramp for man and tramp for woman. Tramp refers, if it is used for a male, then it means a man who is homeless, who goes from place to place and does no regular work. This is not a derogatory. This is not derogatory to the extent to which a female is. While when tramp is used for women, it means a female. It is also indicates that she is a prostitute. So in Oxford Learners Dictionary we see, when it is used for a women who has many sexual partners. जब women के लिए ये word use हुआ, it has negative sense association, and when it is used for a male, it has positive meaning. Similarly, a male pirate has meaning. It's not as much as derogatory and perverse and sexual orientation as female pirate has. A female pirate is considered a adulteress, whereas male pirates is only considered a thief. You can also see the same in nymph and nymphette. In the nymph is positive connotation, not so much derogatory, but when nymphette is used for women, it becomes a prostitute like and derogatory. As we have gone through the title, there is contemporary asymmetry among the titles. The semantic stature, the prestige, the honor, the power, the authority, the key post, the job that were given to the female. In contemporary asymmetry, we see that the meanings are not equal. The same term in past used for men and women have positive meaning, but over the period of time associated with the female titles and terms became negative and derogatory. In past, there was question with respect to titles. The terms or the title that are associated are used when for female section of society society, they became negative and acquire negative connotation due to the attitude of society. Naming practices. The researcher Miller and Swift have observed that the names Shirley, Lassie, Beverly, Evelyn and Sydney, these were boys' names, and when these were positive, and when these were used as a girl name, they negative, and then onward they were never used for boys. There is lack of reciprocity in this process. This is not a two-way process, but rather one-way process. The semantic derogation only targets female terms. The terms are the titles that are associated with the females. This is double of standard of society. This is such a derogation is not descended from heavens, but this is constructed reality. This is not a given reality, but it is a constructed reality by the society who give ears to the gender bias. As we have seen, the semantic derogation, this is not limited to only a few titles, but it is to all the marked form that are used for females, and semantic derogation is extended towards all the marked form that are used for females, and they have negative connotation, or they are snatched of power, authority, respect, reverence, positive fame. According to Shoes, we see that the things women do help player men are made to look degrading. The women are forced to do act to player men to appease men for the sexual purpose, for the sexual luxuries of men, and when women do these things, they are given titles, negative connotations they are given. So this is double standard of society. The only rule here is that when any terms is associated with female, it becomes pejoratory. So an investigation of use of title showed that male titles have retained their original positive meaning, while female titles have undergone dramatic downhill slide. Female titles have gone through the process of semantic derogation. The female titles show the lack of respect, lack of power, authority, prestige, honor and chastity, and this phenomena is developed across the time. Originally the terms intended and used were no more sexist or biased with respect to gender, but now they are gender biased and sexist terms. The more positive words are created for males, and the words used for females are associated with negative connotation. So fundamental rule in society which constructs male supremacy. So all these practices, the semantic derogation associated with the female terms, female marked forms, are a result of male dominated society and an attempt to construct and maintain the male supremacy in the society. So I hope after discussing the titles we can see the first meaning that Oxford Advanced Learner Dictionary is offering against the word derogation is an occasion when a rule or law is allowed to be ignored. So as we have seen, the reverence, the prestige, the honor and the mannerism for labeling the personas, the different personalities, this is ignored in later stages when the terms were originally invented, coined and used. After that time has passed, and in later times, in recent times, the sense of terms was lost. So we also can see the semantic derogation that we have seen. All the terms that were once innocent, the terms that was related with female section of society were once innocent, were neutral and represent their honor, prestige and equal status in society is now lost. It now get biased connotation. These are the references. Thank you very much.